Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. For today's preview, Bulls versus the Saracens. What again this is going to be? Immediately my game of the weekend, just because of the quality of both sides that have been picked. Both sides going full strength. Saracens very much respecting the Bulls and the competition really by sending over their stars and some very big names that will be involved at Loftus on Saturday tomorrow night. So that's very cool because in the fan forum and in the build-up to this week, we've been talking about the fact that teams genuinely send rotated sides to the away legs of these sort of pool stages for the Champions and the Challenge Cup, the EPCR competitions. And Saracens have not done that. They have sent a side full of internationals, full of quality players, and it's going to be very, very cool to see how it all goes. And the Bulls are stuck with their winning formula, keeping the same team that beat the Sharks last weekend. So hopefully we should be in for an absolute cracker. Now, before I look at the two teams, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. We'll start with the home side, which are the Bulls. And as I said, very, very much the same team. Pretty much the same 23 as last week. So in the front row, it is Gerard Steenekamp, Akka van der Merwe, and Wilco Louw. The second row are the two youngsters in Janko Swanepoel and Reynard Ludwig. Marco Verstappen next to Albert Lowe, who will captain the side once again. And Cameron Hanekom at the eighth man there. He will be going up against Billy Venipola, so that should be quite a cool matchup there. If we look at the halfback pairing, Ambrose Pierre will continue with Jan Goosen, Kane Moody on the one wing, Kurt Lawrence in the other wing, Willie Leroux at full back, the centre pairing of David Creel, and Stefan Gans will continue once again. Stefan Gans very much being rewarded for that form he is showing in that jersey, because I think a lot of people, including maybe even Kane Moody himself, thought that he was going to come back and play at 13, but Jake White rightly saying the way that Stefan Gans is playing, he just can't warrant dropping him, which is very much the case. If we look at the bench, Tempiu Matanzima, Jan-Hendrik Wessels, Mornay Smith, Dion Slabbert, Marcel Coetzee has served a suspension and returns to the side off the bench. Zach Berger, Jacob van der Walt, Sergio Peterson replaces Sebastian de Klerk. Very good Bulls side. I don't think they get much stronger here. And Jan Goosen, for example, as well, very important player. Played very well last weekend. I was very impressed with what I saw from Jacob van der Walt the weekend before, but then Jan Goosen really did step up last weekend. It's a very nice competition for that 10 jersey that those two have got going between them. In terms of the Saracen side, this is how they line up. They will be captained by OWEN FARRELL, who's obviously stepped back from international rugby, but still playing for the Saracens. And what a treat to be able to watch OWEN FARRELL versus Johan Goosen this weekend, as well as some of these star players in the starting lineup. So if we look at it, it is Marco Venipola, Jamie George, Alec Currie in that front row, Mario Toje, who looks set to leave Saracens at the end of the season, unless there's a hybrid sort of contract coming. He's next to Hugh Tislett in that second row. Juan-Martin Gonzalez, one of my favorite players at the moment from Argentina, in that back row with Andy Christie and Billy Venipola. It is a Loftus homecoming for Ivan van Zyl, who will partner as captain in OWEN FARRELL. Two wings, Sean Maitland, Alex Lewington. In the centres, Nick Tompkins will partner Elliot Daly, Alex Good at full back. Then off the bench, it is Theo Dan, Tom West, Christian Judge, Theo McFarlane, Toby Knight, Alec Davies, Ollie Hartley, and Lucio Sintes. Also such a fun player to watch. Stacked full of internationals is the Saracen side, and this Bulls side playing with a lot of confidence, it must be said. So home ground advantage. The conditions are interesting at the moment because we have had a bit of rain on the Highveld chair the last couple of days. There is rain scheduled for the weekend as well, so it could very well be wet and might not be as hot as it has been in the last couple of weeks. It is also a 7:30 kickoff, which means it will definitely be a lot cooler than it was a week ago when they were playing at about 5 o'clock there at Loftus. I think a week ago it was about 3 o'clock when they played that Sharks game. Very, very warm over there. So in terms of predictions, let me know what your predictions are down in the comments below. I personally think that the Saracens are the favourites, obviously. I think from a like-for-like point of view, I think the conditions will make a big difference. I think if it's wet and cool, I think Saracens have the advantage. I think if it is very warm and very hot and the altitude obviously comes into play, then I think the Bulls can actually do something here. But it's a very big opportunity for me to gauge where the Bulls are, because it's a quality Saracen side. It's stacked with internationals. And I think this will provide the perfect barometer to understand just how good this Bulls side is and just how good of a season they are having. Let me know what your score predictions are down in the comments below. Please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve. I'll chat to you soon.